gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They're going to the air in the first play. Big throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Catch made on the out route. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
He's hit just before the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Fires it to the wideout. This one is going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
It's a fake. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get there?
What a bold call here by this head coach. I thought they might get it. It was a pretty good throw, but a nice job by the return team keeping him short of the first down.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll throw it now. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Important third down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Tries the right with a quick throw, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 1st down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Ball handed off. Fights off the defender. They bring it down. The drive has now reached the 35.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
That's reeled in. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially doing.
The football comes out. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, South Carolina. They strike first in this national title bout.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. And will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
He's going to take off. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down.
Well, this is how you keep a drive alive. You know, it doesn't always show up in the stat sheet the next day. But when you look at this quarterback, you want to get caught up in his passing numbers. These are the plays that I love. He picks up the first down and keeps his drive alive.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And there's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle, but first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the offense now operating in the red zone. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
He's got it right near the end zone. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Bringing pressure. Making people miss. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Touchdown, Tulane, as they answer with their first score of this title game. He says he needed explosive plays, Kirk. That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. The 30. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The top strategy here. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one's straight down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
The game moves the ball to the 34. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They get the 2nd half started with their running play. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A short completion of the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try a pass here. The receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. The was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Makes a quick catch. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big,
deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Pass caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offensive looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try and muscle for the first down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Now they call a run. Breaking tackles. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he shoved out of bounds out to 3.
Well, here we go, Chris. Late in the game, national championship, and it's 3rd and goal. It's a great opportunity for this offense. You know that defense is expecting pass. Maybe you trick them. Maybe you rely on that offensive line in the back to try to get it in, maybe with a draw play.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Touchdown, Green Wave. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
He breaks free. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. He's got it in the open. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He finds some space. He's got the 1st and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Breaks into open space. The Gamecocks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The receiver grabs it. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. A timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. Grinding away on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, a big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
He'll hand it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship